Coming back with some more developments on the broadcast. Well, it is a Times Now Super News Break wherein we have accessed the packed itinerary for Prime Minister Modi, who is scheduled to visit United States this month. And this is the first look at the Modi-Biden Super Summit. Now, what we are learning is that beginning on June 21st, when he is going to arrive in New York City, and there is going to be an International Yoga Day at the UN, and thereafter on 22nd he is going to receive a ceremonial reception at the White House, and then the delegation level talks are going to happen, followed by a lunch in the afternoon. So this of course all the details of the itinerary that we are accessing. Let me go across to my colleague Srinjoy for more on this. Srinjoy, first of all, take us through all the details of the itinerary that you are gathering in. Right, we'll try to sort the connection out, but as for the information that we are tracking in, Prime Minister Modi is likely to speak on the role of the diaspora in the growth story of India at the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center in Washington, D.C. on June 23rd, and it could be one of the final moments of his three-day visit to the United States of America. So a crucial visit it is going to be. Now, also remember that even though Prime Minister has travelled to the U.S. frequently during his term, none of the trips were regarded as official state visits, which remember are the highest rank in terms of diplomatic protocol. But first of all, let me go across to Srinjoy, who is back with us on the broadcast. Srinjoy, all these exclusive details that we are tracking in about Prime Minister Modi's itinerary when it comes to the US trip, take us to all the inside details. Srinjoy?
Well, as you rightly mentioned, he always speaks with the diaspora. Whenever he goes to it, and in this case, he will be speaking at the Ronald Reagan Center on the 23rd, 10 o'clock, and he's speaking on the role of the diaspora in the growth story of India. To Dr. Bharat Balai, who is involved in the diaspora at the Reagan Center, and what hearing is about over 1,000.
Well, seems like there is a technical glitch therein, but all those updates that Srinjoy is bringing us as far as the itinerary is concerned, then after on 23rd, there is going to be crucial meetings on several range of topics, from science to business meetings, which have been lined up for Prime Minister Modi, and he's also going to meet the Indian diaspora therein. He's going to address the Indian diaspora in a special event. Well, this function will be in the evening, and among those attending will be Indian Americans, including doctors, lawyers and businessmen. And apart from speaking, Prime Minister will also interact with Indian community, and this function is likely to be preceded by a business function at the Kennedy Center, and it also promises to be a full house event. Srinjoy, coming back to you, of course, when it comes to addressing the Indian diaspora therein, it is going to be another crucial aspect apart from all the bilateral dialogue which has been lined up between India and US.
Interesting that at 6 o'clock he center, and that would be the business event. There too, the Indian for the diaspora. We spoke with Dr. Bharat Balai. He is making it very clear that about 1,000 people will be there, and they will be, as you.
Well, Prime Minister Modi is all set to visit the US on an official state visit for the first time in 9 years. And at the White House, he will be hosted by US President Joe Biden. White House press secretary has also released a statement over this crucial visit, wherein it has been said that both of the leaders of these countries will also include a state dinner, which is going to happen on June 22nd. Going across to Srinjoy with the phone line. Srinjoy, as we were discussing about this crucial visit, when it comes to the bilateral talks about Indo-Pacific is of course going to be in the focus. Take us through how important this time the dialogue between the two leaders are going to be.
Whenever India and America speak, naturally Indo-Pacific comes up, and it's very important for both countries. About that, there is no doubt. Indo-Pacific is, of course, a euphemism for China. But as of now, everything is still under discussion. Of course, we know the basics, that Biden and Prime Minister will meet, there will be a state dinner, all kinds of things. But the entire itinerary is still under discussion. The two things that appear to be firmed up is that business meeting on the 23rd, and that is from 4 to 6. And that is being done by the Indian government along with the Indian community. So a number of businessmen and all those people will be present at that. In a meeting right after that, 7 to 9, that will be on Prime Minister speaking about the role of the diaspora in the growth story of India. And as far as that story is concerned, that will be an address by the Prime Minister, after which he will interact with members of the Indian community, Indian Americans. As I said, lawyers, doctors, businessmen, hoteliers, all kinds of people who are there. So it's a big moment, and clearly it will lead
Srinjoy, PM's first state visit to the US this month is also generating a great deal of interest for its geopolitical significance, because it is a signal that the US considers India to be an equal partner. So, of course, all eyes will be on this crucial meeting, which is scheduled to take place this month. Srinjoy, stay with us even as we get some more developments from